in our the beginning of our semester, we will do sewing. And so the first project that we will make, maybe I do need to be a little closer. My light is not showing. There we go. First project that we make is a little pin cushion, because you need a place to put your pins and needles. And so they'll do a very simple running stitch project, and they'll learn to sew a button. And then after that, we're going to make some fish so that they can play a game. It's got a little magnet, not a magnet, sorry, a little piece of metal, either a paper clip or some kind of a little washer, metal washer. And so we will play a little fishing game, and everybody makes 3 or more fish depending on how ambitious and speedy their child is with sewing. After that, we make a gnome hat. It's super cute. The children can customize it any way that they want. They can put a flower on it or a beard. And so it's a piece of apparel that they make. Hey, Frankie. So everybody loves making gnome hats. And then if you are a gnome, then you might want a baby gnome. So we'll make a simple little dolly, and they get to design what the picture is on the front of their gnome's tummy. This year I made a moon and a star, and I have a lot of moon and star babies, but anything they choose to make is great. After that, we start making some little stuffies. I have a very flexible pattern that you can create animals, so many different animals. I think we probably have about 20 or so different animals so far that children could create. From very simple to something a little more complex, and depending on your child's skill is what they'll choose. But they all have a little face, and they could be stuffed with beans. Both of these happen to be beans, or they could be stuffed with wool. And this one stands up. So the stuffies, that's a really fun project. And some children have a goal to make an entire zoo other than the 2 or 3 that we end up making. And then we learn a new stitch. We learn blanket stitch, which is brand new for them. And we make a little hand puppet. And these projects, they take more than one class, clearly. I think this one took us 2 solid weeks to make. And after you have a big hand puppet, then it's kind of fun to have a little small puppet. So you've got a little baby to go with the mama or dad. And so it's also blanket stitched, and they learn how to blanket stitch, and they have rather large blanket stitching, but then they make more practice with their skill and have small blanket stitching with the second one. And then we have one more sewing project that happens to be a combo, because it also begins our woodworking. So this is a stick pony. It's kind of hard to see the stick, but we harvested a stick and we smoothed that down. And so they'll have a beginning lesson in woodworking, and they make a pony that's also blanket stitched. And then they have a toy they can ride, which is super cute. So then woodworking begins in earnest, and we will make a spinning top. That's what we're going to be making later on today, actually. And they can decorate it as they would like, and it's made with a tree branch piece and a dowel stick. And our second project is an owl. It's a little owl. You have to see that closer. It's a little owl made out of a tree slice and some pipe cleaners. But they'll learn how to drill, and they can also decorate their little owl in any way that they choose. I have made an owl family tree. If you wonder why I have 4 of them, it's me and my husband and our girls. After that one, then we're going to make a jump rope. Again, with a tree piece that is the same one that I used for the eyes here. We will learn how to drill some big holes, and we'll finger knit and make our very own jump rope, which is pretty exciting, because especially since these children are all older kindergarten children, jumping rope is something that they are all getting very interested in. After that, we're going to make a snake. Again, out of same tree piece. And we've got a little face and little beads to separate it, and they can paint the beads any color that they want. So a lot of sawing on this one, and drilling too. You'll get practice drilling those holes that the cord will go through. Then we're going to make an instrument. We're going to make a frog stick. And so there's lots of cuts that will happen to be able to make the jigs and jags. I'll teach them how to do that safely. And I think this year we're going to have a tree piece rather than a dowel stick piece to make our instrument. But that one's pretty cool. And our last project is not made from a tree piece. It's made from some machined wood. We'll have a square dowel that we'll cut, and I have a pattern for them to use, and we'll make a pair of dice. And that's great because if you have lawn Yahtzee, this is a fun thing that you can play outside. I also have some dice games that we play in class sometimes, so this will be fun to use for those as well. So yeah, we make a lot of really fun things that are toys that the kids are super excited about because who could imagine that a kindergarten student can do that? But indeed they can. They can, and they're excited about it, and they feel so empowered, and it falls in with my affirmations that I can do a lot more than I think I can.